Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we are going to go over the Drifting the Plains 2 Top 8 battle and the controversial judge call. I would just like to say thank you to all the people that came up and talked to me after the competition. I really appreciate your support, showing that you care about the call and giving your input. My top 8 battle was against Dom in the yellow Vet. It's a very fast car, hard to keep up with. He ran a really good lead run, which allowed me to run a very close chase. This video is not to bash on the judges, but just break down their decision and the call that they made after the battle. While waiting in line before going out for the top 8 battle, I was thinking in my head of all the things that I needed to be doing to be able to run 110%. We're already in top 8, which meant Dom had already won a top 32 and a top 16, so I had to be on the top of my game to be able to get the win. I just kept thinking about the pointers and tips that I received from one of the judges actually on what I need to do to improve, which is be right on the door on initiation, throw more angle, don't be so shallow, and make sure I fill the zones. So without further ado, we'll get into the video and I'll show you my perspective. I have the camera right on top of the windshield pointed forward, so you'll see exactly what I saw looking forward in the car. And when we go to the lead run, you'll see the backwards facing camera also basically right from where I'm sitting. Obviously I don't look backwards, but it's pointing straight back so you can see the car behind me.
Will get first lead in this battle. Big initiation. Oh, Tucker is right on the door of that quarterback. Great battle so far. Dom with a really good lead line to the throw.
After Dom finished his lead run, we did a quick cool down lap, came back to the line. I knew I had to push really hard because he's going to be real fast right on my door, and I had to go 110%. I didn't realize that Dom spun until I was all the way through the scoreboard corner and coming back along the tree line. Then I knew when I saw him in the center island to at least just take it a little bit easy and just make the run and not do anything out of the ordinary to spin or anything like that. Now when we got back to the line to have the flag person announce the winner, we just sat there and we sat there and we sat there for a lot longer than we thought was necessary because he spun behind me. I looked over at Dom, he looked over at me, we both put our hands up. What's taking so long? He said, I spun. Why are they taking so long? You won. I said, I don't know. And we're sitting there, we're still waiting. The flagman is still sitting up in front of us, just like waiting for an answer from the judges. The judges are talking something over, deliberating something. We're not sure what. Again, we thought it was pretty clear. Dom spun. He said, it's clear you won. What's going on? I said, well, we're sitting here anyways. It's a really good battle. You ran a great lead run. Do you just want to run it back? We'll do one more time while we're sitting here waiting. And then we waited. You kind of hear I say something again. We're kind of chatting back and forth because we're sitting here probably a good 2.5 minutes waiting for a call that seemed like it would be pretty clear and obvious. At one point I do say, I don't recall tapping your door, but I put a tire mark on your door.
I think I put a tire mark on your door though. Sorry. I'd go one more time. That was sweet.
At this point, while we're still waiting, the flagman even puts his arms up. We're all confused. Dom shuts his car off because it's getting hot just sitting there. We're just waiting. It doesn't make sense.
I don't think so.
We're kind of joking back and forth. Dom even says, are they just messing with us, trying to play a joke on us or something?
Just waiting for anticipation. Come on, guys.
And I lost. We were both confused and said, what happened? And I believe I said, I'll go and ask the judges and just see what they had to say. So we drove off track. Dom went back to staging and I turned left to go off towards where the judges were sitting. Now, I wasn't going to be rude. I wasn't going to do anything that would make the judges mad or anything. I'm a nice guy. I'm respectful. I wasn't just going to go up and start yelling at the judges like, hey, what the heck was that call for? I just went over there and said, what was your decision? What made you guys go the direction you did? Two of the judges, kind of explained a little bit what they saw. And the other judge said he sided with, on his own and said that the occurrences were separate from one another. So the two judges both said that they thought they saw me either hit front brake or grab e-brake in that first initial corner, which caused the car to basically disrupt the car in motion, which I believe I recall saying, I don't think so. I know I threw some more angle in it, getting into that momentum zone, which is also a decel zone, just so you can drive away from the drag strip wall. But they kind of said, well, maybe you left foot braked into that corner, and I kind of said back, politely, but a little bit defensive, like, I drive a Miata. Why would I be left foot braking? I put my foot to the floor and I don't lift. I can't lift, otherwise the person's going to be on me and I'm going to lose. They explained a little bit and they said that I decelled before the decel zone, which caused Dom to spin behind me, which I kind of disagreed, but at the same time, I don't recall when I hit the brakes or when I pulled the e-brake or whatever it was. It happens so fast, especially in a decel zone like that. And you're trying to slow down. No one wants to wreck their car. No one wants to go off track or hit the wall. So you do whatever you can to keep the car in drift, but safely, so you don't wreck your car or hit the other person. Anyways, going forward, I agreed with their call because they didn't have a video to go off of. The live stream was down, so they couldn't replay it. This isn't Formula Drift. This isn't pro. We don't have 5 or 6 different angles to look at. There's not a drone in the air to get the video. They had to go based off of what they saw and their best judgment call. And they thought they saw me slow down before the momentum zone, causing Dom to spin, and the call was made. Obviously, I was upset. A lot of people were upset with the judge call, but again, it is what it is. I'm not bashing on the judges. Being a judge is very difficult. You're always going to have somebody upset or angry at you, no matter what the call is. I asked why couldn't we just go one more time, and they said that either way they would have went, somebody was going to be upset. Whether I was upset that I lost because of a technicality or that there was a one more time because he spun, it should have been a clear outcome. I was honest and was like, I'll run it back. I'd do it one more time. It was a great battle. I said it right to Dom while we were sitting there waiting. But anyways, I'll play it again from probably the exterior view so you guys can see it a little bit closer. And just watch carefully, see if you see me decel before that sharp corner after the first initiation. And let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I actually slowed down? Did I cause the spin out? Again, I'm not trying to bash on the judges or on Dom. He drove great. But I want to know what you guys think. There was a lot of people that came up to me afterwards saying, you won that battle. It was clear, plain as day. He spun behind you. There was no errors on your part. But the judges saw it differently. So I just want to hear what you guys have to say.
Doesn't make a mistake, and you got to get that Corvette out of the way. Tucker will finish off the rest of this thing.
Even though I lost that battle and was knocked out of competition, I received so much positive feedback from everybody at the track, other drivers, spectators, the announcer even, and the judges. They all said I did really good. It's just sometimes you make a minor mistake and it can bite you. It was kind of a technicality. Coming into a decel zone, don't slow down before the decel zone. So I'll take that into the future and other competitions. I'll keep practicing, get more seat time, be more consistent, and I'll be back for Drifting the Plains 3. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one.